For this episode, it's going to be a little bit different than the usual mixing videos that I have here. We're going to do some studio gear testing. So what I have here is the fabled U87, the Neumann U87 AI, which just got my hands on for a very limited time. Because it's not mine, I just borrowed it from work. So I just want to test it on the Signature 22 MTK, my mixing console, and as well as my multi-track interface, and the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, which I mainly do portable recordings with in my regular voiceovers, and a third one, the Sound Devices MixPre-3 II, a kind of higher end interface and recording device that I use for filming. And let's see how it goes. So far, in my limited experience with this mic, it has sounded amazing. So I just want to compare the sound on these three devices. The whole intro has been on the Signature 22 MTK. So on the console, I plugged it into channel 3 with the dBx limiter engaged and with the gain knob at around 45 dB according to the notches. So the maximum gain of this console is at 60 dB. So it's at 45, and all the EQs are at neutral, no effects, and the fader is at unity gain. And the master as well is at unity gain. This is how it sounds on the Signature 22 MTK. Hello and welcome to Exile Mixes. The intro was done on the Soundcraft the whole time. On the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, I plugged it into channel 1. Of course, there's no other channel. The other channel is for instruments, of course. But the gain knob is around the same level, as visually it's same level. I can't know for sure how many dBs is the gain on this knob because it doesn't have markings on it like what we have here on the Soundcraft Signature 22 MTK. The phantom power is of course engaged, but the air button, which is a special feature of this interface, has not been engaged. This is how it sounds on the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. Hello and welcome to Exile Mixes. And now, let's engage the air button. Now with the air button engaged. Hello and welcome to Exile Mixes. This is how it sounds on the Focusrite Scarlett Solo with the air button engaged. On the Sound Devices MixPre-3 II, I plugged the U87 into the XLR input of channel 1 with a hardware limiter on. In the MixPre-3 II, it's one of its special features. It has its own limiter inside. So that is engaged as well. Just like what I did with the Signature 22. I engaged the dBx onboard limiter on channel 3. This is how the U87 AI sounds like on the Sound Devices MixPre-3 II. Hello and welcome to Exile Mixes. And this is how it sounds like on the Sound Devices MixPre-3 II. This is how it sounds on the Signature 22 MTK. Hello and welcome to Exile Mixes. The intro was done on the Soundcraft the whole time. This is how it sounds on the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. Hello and welcome to Exile Mixes. Hello and welcome to Exile Mixes. This is how it sounds on the Focusrite Scarlett Solo with the air button engaged. Hello and welcome to Exile Mixes. And this is how it sounds like on the Sound Devices MixPre-3 II. Well, this has been an interesting episode to do, and I hope someday I'll be able to score one of these. This has been very smooth sounding, and I found it a very, very pleasant surprise in comparison to, well, it's not really a surprise. I expected it. At the level of this microphone, it has to sound good at the price level, of course, compared to my usual 80-20-20 and my favorite Shure SM57. Well, this mic is miles ahead. The top end is smooth with no harshness from all those lower end mics that I'm used to. I'm still on the MixPre-3 here. I'm staying with this as I leave you on this episode. So thank you very much for watching. And till next time, cheers.